Glory be to God. I have a word for you guys today. As I sit here all alone, I've wondered how I've become so prone to being afraid of the unknown. Then I reflected upon the ideologies that I was taught and the experiences of the world that I've somehow caught. And I realized that at some point I had written God off. That's a humbling experience to have, when you can actively recall the results of that moment and discover exactly why it is that you're broken. Your heart is urging for a much-needed surgeon, because those seeds of doubt has been frequently emerging, and now you're in need of some divine encouragement. Firstly, humbly, you need to admit to being thirsty, hungry for more but unsatisfied to your core because of that never ordained to be door. Bitterness, hurt, you wore like a shirt with a soul that was immersed in dirt. That's not in God's will. You being miserable, you being deprived of those much needed minerals and necessary materials, which is hope, faith, and belief, a trait that goes far beyond the deep, a peace that lays the wounded person asleep, because they know that there's no promise that God won't keep. Therefore, the weeping dries up, and you suddenly rise up from that resentment that you died of, because you see things from the side of a victorious person who finds their walk with God worth it. You instantly go from crows lurking to birds chirping. That's the art of perspective.